Fat Guy Flies RC here. Out here at the Avon Park field, we're going to take up the Parkzone Stinson Reliant again and see how a little bit of fun with her. Right, left, up, down, right, left. No flaps. Now, you may have heard me use the term, you got to drive the plane. Well, with this particular plane, you got to drive her. Stay on that rudder whenever you take off. She does have a little bit of a torque roll to her, so you be aware of that. And that's if you can get this plane. She's been discontinued for, oh gosh, a couple of years now. That's a real shame too, because she's such a great flying plane. Try to not get caught in the sun here. Flying nice and scale and slow. Now she does have the hardware. If you're able to find her, you know, with everything that came with her, she does have the hardware for flaps, but you have to provide your own servo. Good looking bird though. Let me fly up over the club here. Well, that sun reflecting against her really looks good. Of course, she's all white underneath, so you have to be aware of that. She is a high wing, so she will float in kind of nice, but again, no flaps, so nothing to slow her down. Whoa. And she's a tail dragger. So if you fly enough of these planes and you fly tail draggers, when I say tail dragger, you know what I mean. Not just how she looks, but how she drives. But for a tail dragger, she does pretty good. Well, I'm going to show you if maybe I can demonstrate. Yeah, see, she has a little bit of torque there off to the right. So I'm only going over the clubhouse right now because of the way the sun is, and really don't want to get blinded. Call me crazy. You're crazy, man. Isn't that a good looking bird there? I don't think I've ever lined up for a landing from this direction before. Very quiet. Very quiet. You don't even hear that motor. But like I said, it's just a real shame that this plane has been discontinued. It really is. One thing when you're taking off with her, you want to fly, even if you notice there I let the tail pick up. That's very true with this plane. You want to let that tail pick up before you lift off, because then that torque roll is really bad. All right, birds. Maybe I can fly up over the sun here. Try not to blind y'all. And get her a nice pass here, nice presentation pass for you. Might want to work to get a good turn with your ailerons with this bird. You want to work a little bit of rudder into it too. She just flies better that way, turns better. because that tail does want to kind of drag around a little bit. There, a little touch and go there. Gonna have to land her now. My timer just went off from my from getting close to my minute warning there. So get her lined up for a landing here. She'll slow down pretty good. Not bad, not bad at all. All right. And I gotta admit, I'm eating crow here. For a tail dragger, pretty good ground handling. Pretty good ground handling. Well, we got 30 seconds. Let's watch how the tail lifts up. See, I wait for that tail to lift up, and that's when I give her the power and give her more elevator. Because the way her stance is, she's going to naturally lift off. She lifts off just like Draco does. She's already got it. The wings are already angled up. So a little bit. Yeah, I know time's expired, but we're gonna push it. See that tail? I waited for the tail to lift off there. There we go. I know I'm going over my timer, but I haven't really pushing her. And I got a bigger battery than what she calls for. All right, I'm glad I waited for that. All right, folks, well, there you go. That's the Parkzone Stinson Reliant. You know, and I get on the forums, get on to Horizon Hobby customer service, get on to E-Flight customer service, get on to FMS, talk to their forums, talk to their people, say you want this plane. You know, there's been several planes that E-Flight and Horizon Hobby has brought back because of customer request. And this could be one of them. It's a great plane. It's a 4-channel plane or 5-channel if you add the flaps. Very stable, very scale, fun to fly, and it just looks so good. And if you were a businessman in the 20s and 30s and you're a well-to-do and you needed to commute, this is what you would have had right here. This was considered a luxury sport to light aircraft. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And what do you want to hear before you touch a model?
Motor off.
Motor off. Now we're going to go ahead. She's a bottom feeder. I've got my battery checker with me. Going to turn her over. I'm going to take the battery out. And I went over, how far did I go over? I went over a minute over my timer. So a full 6-minute flight on a 2700 Hobby Star. Let's see what we did. 68% left. I don't know if y'all saw that or not. Maybe I didn't have the son, 68% for a 6-minute flight. I could have done 10 minutes on that. So folks, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and God bless y'all.